What's up, junkies? I'm going to walk you through my first full day of lifting since my pulled hamstring. We are 2 weeks into recovery. We're at 1 gen and we're going to hit some chest today. Start off on this seated chest press machine. I really like this one actually, and I'm not the biggest fan of tough stuff machines, but this one's pretty good. You get a deep eccentric and a nice narrow contraction. I'll actually spend a lot of time on this machine because it's great to take it to failure. And I like doing drop sets on this. You have the little foot pedal in case you get stuck or caught up, whatever. But this is pretty good. You can see me struggle right there at the end. Moving on to the next exercise, we have the Power Smith bench machine. I believe that's what it's called, but I could be wrong. Very similar features to the previous machine. Deep eccentric with a narrow contraction. Like this machine, but I do not recommend it if you have any type of shoulder injury. You will be putting your shoulder at risk on this machine. The safety bars are pretty low for this, and you could see how far my shoulder kind of goes down on those reps. This is the brand new machine from Max Pump. I forgot the name of it, but I was very excited to use it. I knew it was my chest day, and this is the second day of it being at 1 gen. As it's my first time using this machine, there's still some tweaks I got to figure out. Every new machine, you always got to find what works for you, where you want your elbows, how you want your hand placement, all that stuff. So you will see right here, I'm going to have my elbows closer to my body, mimicking the close grip bench here. I found it to be better contraction than having my elbows out wider, but since it is still a new machine for me, I'm still going to have to play around with it. And typically for a new machine, you'd want to stay lighter, but I worked up to 2 plates in a 25. It felt great. I feel like eventually I'm going to load this thing up. The negative is the setup and putting it back down. So you kind of have to pull it towards you. So if you're loading up the weight, it is going to be difficult. That's the pronated grip there. I'm not a fan of that. I like the neutral grip much better. Moving on to the next exercise, we have this seated fly machine. This is my favorite fly variation. And what I like to do is add these D handles to it because I don't have the best range of motion with my wrist. So this is actually much better for me. It's healthier on my wrist. Motion of a pronated to a 45-degree angle, aside from just the neutral grip, I feel like it opens up more variety for me to have a contraction on my chest here. I could kind of treat it like a barrel press in a way. The angle it gives my elbows throughout the range of motion, it feels really good. So it's something I'm going to keep on doing. That's the setup right there. It's real easy, simple. But you could see I get a wider range right there, and it just feels so much better. I really like it. Mean that I'm going to stop just grabbing the bar itself, right? Because I really like the feel of that initial eccentric movement, just focusing on the pulsing reps there. I don't always like to do a full range of motion and just really isolate that shoulder to chest connection there. This pretty much sums up my chest day. It was a lot of pressing movements, and then we finished off with the fly movement. But man, it was a great chest day. Haven't hit one in 2 weeks, so this felt great. I know I'm really sore right now. Every movement is hurting from me. Got shoulders today, so gonna get another video in. Hopefully you enjoy. I know it's chest day, but here's my little back poses and side chest. Thanks for watching, guys.